Alright, we up? Okay, I think we're up, I believe. I hope so. Alright, let me check this on Discord. I need to find a photo for Insta. Dude, how are we? Lucy, how are we? Why do you need me? What's up? What's happening? Is this life advice? I'm great at that. My life is fantastic. Still waiting for you to play Faz with you. Yeah, we'll need to I haven't been playing a whole lot of games, to be honest. Played Among Us last night. That was pretty fun. Alright, that should be up on Discord. Jason, got a wedding in 15 minutes. Nice. Whose wedding is it? Hopefully it's not yours. You're just watching someone stream 15 minutes before your own wedding. Where is... That there. And that there. Okay. I feel like I'm in fight or flight mode. Why? What's happening? Just kind of like scared. You also feel sick, and you've come to me to fix that. That is adorable. Oh fuck, we got Randwick. Which I haven't even loaded up yet. Is it two cousins getting married? Is that what's happening? I don't know if I'm gonna get on this Randwick race. My shit is not loading. Nope. Fuck. Alright, we missed Randwick. Dude, you're at Perth at the moment. Can confirm there's nothing to do. How come you're all the way out there? RJ, you're on 5. How was the EV for it? Because I didn't even have it loaded yet. So Lucy, you're in fight or flight mode at the moment, and you want to play Faz. I feel like Faz might be a contributing factor to this. You can tell me your life updates while we catch ghosts. I have plenty of life updates. Faz calms you. The fuck? Probably should have passed. Okay, so it would have been close to a skip. Alright. I don't feel too bad then. When's our next? We have Doombin in 5 minutes. Let's go through my results. Alright, Randwick race 1, we were on 5. It was a $2 favorite, so it did win. We've never seen a $2 favorite lose. Randwick race 2, we were on 5 Flying Ember, which was a win. I was talking to a mate earlier this morning. I think this morning has done pretty well for the bets. Doomben race 1, we were on 1, which also won. I think he's also doing incredibly well. Sandown race 1, we were on 5, which came 4th. Doomben race 2, we were on 5, which won. And Sandown race 2, holy shit, a $40 odd horse just won. My God. Number 12 just won. Let's Fly. Sandown race 2. Oh yeah, we were on 3, which came 2nd. Number 6 ended up winning, and that was actually pretty good EV for that horse. All right, Tice has been out for a run around, so hopefully he can just chill out for a couple of hours. RJ, where you driving to? Roulette, how are we? We are doing quite well, actually. Yeah, so far, not too bad. How are you doing, my dude? Do I have a picture of Tice? Hit a nasty middle yesterday's AFL game. Nice. F1, you're on number 3 at Doomben. Scotty, how are we? You were on that Randwick winner. Fucking hell, alright. $36 units. From the middle? What was the middle? That's fucking nuts. Home from the airport. Being down your way for work. Melb's too cold. It's a bit chilly. I've been seeing TikToks people they'll be like backpackers and stuff. Or people traveling from like properly cold countries, and they'll be like, the coldest I've ever been has been in a share house in Melbourne in the middle of winter. Okay, we're just going on the favorite here. Number 1, Sunrays. Handicap bookies mispriced. Jesus, and you hit on it. That's fucking insane. A Big Mac, how are we? Got 2K on the fave. Holy shit. Okay, well, hopefully it wins. How has your morning been, my dude? Morning's been great. How about yours? Mine's been a little fucked. Slept like trash last night. So yeah. Don't think I got out of bed until might have been like the Doomben race 1 race. Yeah, I was fucking dying this morning. Yeah. Please. Doomben, what is happening? Lucy 2 at women. She's having a fucking stroke over there. Which one is our horse number 1? Where are you? Green. Who's stroking? Who ain't stroking, dude? It's the dream, man. Alright, I need to take a picture of Tice for Instagram. Alright, hopefully. Did our horse win? It did. Let's fucking go. We're killing it. Dinner on me. Alright, I'll take it. It's like, I never understood why the whole, like, buying a woman a drink, to, like, get in her pants thing. I was like, that, I don't know, that doesn't make sense to me. And then someone bought me a drink one time and I was like, damn, I will literally bang you right here. Holy shit. So, it's just... So, I found my worth. It was a single drink. But yeah, I get it. I understand. Yeah. If I was a woman, I would be so run through. My God. I'd let all the boys hit. I feel like we had this conversation not that long ago. I just secretly want to bang the boys. Surely it's not a secret anymore. Alright, Instagram. Is this photo good enough for... Five SS down. Lucy, what the fuck does that mean? Oh, 5 sand down. Sandown EV looking kind of gross. Mac, you're going 8 and 4. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get on the Sandown race. It's kind of gross. Trying to get this up on my story. This picture of Tice sleeping. All right. Yeah, Sandown looks gross. Yeah, 8's probably the closest. Do we have bonus bets? We have 200 in bonus bets. Oh, they're running. We'll let you vote in the 8. Oh, that was another thing. I wanted to run by you guys. I'm potentially thinking of doing a dual stream thing. You can like run, like it's essentially just 2 exact streams at the same time. But running Twitch as well. Because the problem with YouTube is integration is terrible. Nice fuck up. So if we ran a Twitch version, we'd be able to do, make the thing big. Okay. We'd be able to do a lot more interactions with like chat and shit. So yeah, the YouTube stream won't fucking go down while we're testing out Twitch. But yeah, if Twitch does well, then we'll move over there. But yeah, just considering. Yes, Lucy, you can be mod there as well. Um, 9-1. I think was 9 good EV. I think 9 may have been. I mean, they were all kind of shit EV, but I think 9 was one of the slightly less shit. Chat, what did you guys have? You voted for 8 and then 5, but 8 gets through. But yeah, so we can see how Twitch will go. Yeah, there's just so much more shit you can do on Twitch. I was really hoping that YouTube would get to that with the all the like plugin add-ins and shit, but it just really is not. I think I was reading somewhere that YouTube has just released the API stuff for people to start developing those like plugins and shit, but I don't know why they hadn't released that ages ago. But yeah, the problem with Twitch is Twitch's exposure is really bad because it's just a streaming platform. So you got to sort of bring people in from other platforms onto that. But yeah, so and we'll do the we'll do the dual stream. Especially while we're testing it out. It'll also mean I'll need to rearrange this scene that we've got. Because I'll need to put chat on screen. So I'll need to change up all the shit that we have. Which I've been meaning to change all this stuff for a while. Yeah, so potentially might be going over to Twitch. My throat is dying right now. How's the road trip going? Currently, it is not. Currently we are broken down, essentially. We're waiting for a part to come in for the van. So I'm currently crashing at my parents' house, or my parents' farm. While we wait for that to come in. We probably have might be 5 weeks left for the part. So when it was between 6 and 8 weeks for the part to arrive. So that'll be between now 3 and 5 weeks. How long it'll take to fix it? Don't know. Hopefully no longer than a week. And then after that gets put in, hopefully there's no more problems, but there may be. I'm not sure. But yeah, so we're gonna be stuck for a little bit. Just touch wood. Yep. We can only hope. But yeah, cunt is going to be expensive. It's gonna be about $4,000 to fix that. And then, yeah, whatever. I don't have high hopes of the van not having any other problems. I think there may be other. Hopefully, nothing as serious as the part that's currently being ordered. But yeah, I think there'll probably be other work that they'll need to do. I've been meaning to do work on the interior of the van. Ty's just sitting at the window watching outside. Just fill the van up with loose change. This is a brilliant idea. Once you get it fixed, where are you going? I'm not sure. The original plan was, because I was coming down from Sydney, and I had to get back down. I had to get down to Melbourne to catch up with a few mates because we were doing the Great Ocean Road trip. And the plan was to just stop at home. Yeah, stop at home for like a couple days because the van needed to go in for a service. Tyson needed to go in for a vet check. And I was expecting that to be fine. Just stop in for a couple days and then keep going. I stop in, put the van in for a service, and then they tell me about all these problems. And then I get Tice to the vet, and then they tell me Tice has fucking cancer. So then we have to sort that shit out. So yeah, coming home was a fucking nightmare. I heard about all my problems. So yeah, the plan was to just stop at home, get a couple of small jobs done, and then go down to Melbourne, do the Great Ocean Road trip. And then what I was going to do was continue on to Adelaide. And then from Adelaide, I was either going to go across to Perth or go sort of up through central New South, like Broken Hill kind of area. I was leaning towards the Broken Hill area because it means I'm still somewhat close to home. So that if the van does break down, I'm not on the other side of the country. But yeah, so then the van gets all this fucking shit. So yeah, once it gets done, I don't know. I'm not sure what the plan will be. I mean, I'm fucking dog shit at planning. Which kind of helps this situation, because I don't get too stressed if plans don't go, or things don't go according to plan. Because I mean, my plans were pretty up in the air anyway. But yeah, so probably I haven't really done northwest Victoria like that. Fuck, I always forget the name of the place. It's like a big town out there. But yeah, I've never been out there. So might go do that potentially. But yeah, it'll depend on how much work has been done on the van. If we finish the interior of the van, then I can go wherever the fuck I want. I really want to go over to Perth. Perth and Tassie are the two spots that I really, really want to go. Tassie will probably be one of the last spots I go, because that requires a bit of actual planning to get the van over there. And it's fairly expensive getting the van over there, so I don't want to just go over there without much of a plan or anything, and then, you know, fuck around for like a week or two. I'd like to be at Tassie for quite a while. So I think Tassie would be Tassie would be as like my kind of place. I think Tassie would be lovely. Cancer. Oh yeah, I kind of just dropped that and then never addressed it. Yeah, so Tice had a mast cell tumor, but he is all good now. Yeah, I'll show you him. There he is down there. I swear he's not dead. He is alive. But yeah, so we got that removed. Got it sent away for testing. Came back. Basically, I've got a video that that I'm about to put out. I just need to add some B-roll or extra visuals to the video. Basically addressing that whole my dog has cancer thing. Because I haven't. It's kind of been why my videos have been. There haven't been many videos. Is because that really took priority. For about a month there, trying to get that all sorted. But yeah, so essentially, results came back. They're basically the results came back basically as good as possible. It was a low grade version of that cancer. It hasn't spread anywhere else. That's sort of the most important part. So it hadn't spread anywhere else. We did get scans done, and it didn't show anything like on his lungs or any of his other organs or anything like that. But that doesn't confirm that it hasn't spread. It just means they couldn't see anything. But yeah, took it away for testing. It hadn't spread. So yeah, it was localized, which is really good. But yeah, so he was just a cone head for a couple weeks there. Now he's up on his... It's probably his favorite spot in the room. He just sits up there and watches everything. But yeah, so he's all good. He split his stitches once. And so we had to get those redone. The vet was already at my parents' farm to treat a cow. So I took Tice over to just get his, because they hadn't fully split. They just sort of separated a little bit. So I took him over to the vet to just like check, oh, is this all right, or should we take him in and get it redone? And then he was like, oh yeah, yeah, we can do that. And then he just fucking did it right then and there in the yard of the, like, in front of the dairy. So he like injected him with this like sedative thing. So then after he stitched him up, so Tice was like still like awake. He was just numbed. But he was starting to go like sleepy. So I had to carry him back to the house, and he was just slowly getting like more and more out, and going more and more limp as I was carrying him. And he's like 30 kilos, which like carrying a 30 kilo weight isn't that difficult, but carrying 30 kilos of like dead weight of like just floppy, like a bag of water essentially, is really difficult. And I was fucking pissing myself laughing as I was carrying him to the house. Because then he was starting to snore while I was carrying him, and oh my fucking god, I was losing it trying to get him in the house. And then his little tongue was hanging out. Oh fuck, it was so adorable. But yeah, so got that restitched. Everything's sorted now. So now he's just got a scar. You can actually see it in the story that I posted. You can see that's his scar that he's got. So it's pretty big scar. But yeah, but he didn't know anything was wrong. Who did I go with in what? We've got Randwick's going to be our next race. That's why I'm yapping. I've got fucking time to fill. Did you get Betfair straight away? I'm trying to get... yeah, Betfair can be a little confusing. But yeah, I got Betfair straight away because I was doing a full lay strategy at the start, which is generally what I recommend people, because it is a good idea to understand how Betfair works. It is generally the most complicated thing with match betting, because you know most people understand how just backing something, like you back something at a certain price and then you will win at those odds, and that's your payout. Betfair can be a little bit more complicated because it's just a betting exchange. It's just a platform for someone to exchange bets, where the lay price, the easiest way to sort of understand the lay price is that you're essentially acting as the bookmaker. So when you see like a lay price of say $2 odds, if you place $50 on that, you're not going to get paid out your stake times the odds. You act as the bookmaker, so you're taking the stake so you profit whatever stake you put up on a lay price, which can be confusing. I'd say the easiest way to do it is to just start doing it. Once you actually like start placing the bets, you'll start seeing how it's actually working. But the hardest thing with that is making sure you're placing the correct bets. that's where bonus bank really helps. If you've got the premium in the Discord, you can. I think that in the Discord they still have a section where you can check your bets. So you can. That's also why I recommend starting with sports, is because the odds with sports move so slowly. This Randwick race we might be going on the 10. Maybe I'll just quickly refresh these odds. Sports is a really good way to learn, because with horse racing you've got 60 seconds to get your bet on, make sure it's correct. Once you've placed it, correct any fuck ups, like if it hasn't matched or whatever. You've got 60 seconds to correct that. With sports, you've got sometimes, like, you got 12, 24 hours before the event starts. 10 is our closest. It's not great EV. We might be skipping. But yeah, so sports is a really good place to start understanding Betfair, because you've got so long to place the bets. So you can really make sure that you're doing it correct. And really, it doesn't take very long to get your head around how this is all working. Yeah, we're on the 10. WUDs. But yeah, I completely understand that in the beginning it can be fucking confusing. And then once you start turning bonuses over, that will also be confusing, because you're trying to match this so that you're making essentially the same amount whether it wins or loses. And that can be confusing because then you've got to take into account your commission on one side but not the other. And doing this manually on your own would be a fucking nightmare. But that's where bonus bank really helps. Also really like the so in the ATM, which is sort of their sports software, it'll write down everything for you. It won't just who is chat. So we don't do it a whole lot anymore, but anytime anyone votes for a horse, you guys can just go ! vote and then the number. And then we will track chat's thing. That's also why we want to move over to Twitch, is because we can automate all of that. At the moment, I need to manually look at chat. Where if we move over to Twitch, we can get bots to run all that. So you guys can vote for whatever horse and it'll automatically pull that data. Mac has voted for the 7. So then it's just a majority. And then whoever votes first wins the majority, or wins tiebreakers. You've joined bonus bank. Yeah, so if you just with the free version, bonus bank is also updating their tiers and stuff. So I'm not sure how that's going to. They have a basic tier, and then they have a plus tier. They used to just have, well, they still do have just premium. And then plus. Premium is what I recommended for 99% of people. However, I think what they're doing now is sort of cutting the difference between the free and the premium. So I think the basic tier is sort of more focused on really basic sort of sports and a little bit of horses. But I don't think that's implemented yet. I'm not sure. But yeah, the free version is what I recommend for people to like get started. Because yeah, when I first started, I didn't trust this shit. I was like, this sounds like a fucking scam. So I was like, I ain't sending someone fucking money for them to fucking 10 came second. Garbage. But yeah, so then their upper tiers, so they've got so at the moment it's premium, premium plus, and then pro. The premium plus and pro are focused more on those higher end methods of match betting. So arbitrage is really what they focus on for their pro tier. Which I've basically always just used the premium tier, so like their lowest paid tier. It's what I've recommended for most people. I'll need to reassess what I think is worth it for the different tiers. I wouldn't say the basic tier is worth it for most people. It's good for a starting spot. So I think it might be only like 30 or 40 bucks a month for the basic tier. Which, yeah, I think that's a lot easier for people to sort of join and get their head around it. So yeah, I think they're essentially just taking the premium, making it a little bit more basic, and dropping the price a bit. But yeah, I don't know when they're actually implementing that stuff. Jackson, how are we, my dude? How are things going? Not the best, bro. Dog died a few weeks ago. In the van with me. What the fuck? God damn it. I am very sorry to hear that, my dude. Hopefully you're going alright. Shit. Yeah, that's fucking rough. First week of June, that's when they're changing over. Yeah, Jackson, hopefully you're going right after that. That's fucking... Easter Sunday at like 2 in the morning. Fucking hell. Yeah, that's fucking shit house. Jesus Christ. Doomben. Who are we going on? I don't know if we're going on anyone. The bonus back to 4th helps things out. We might have to take something there. If I can get these odds reloaded. We're going on the 2 spacewalk. 2 spacewalk. 10 is also good. Outside of the 7 is good as well. Siding's voting the 4. Yeah, bonus back to 4th helps a bit. Your unit is 100 or yeah. So I always bet with $100. Every single promo race. That's not really the way that I recommend most people do it. The reason I do it is for tracking purposes. So on social media, so that every race is the exact same unit amount. Big stream, yes. Is the exact same unit amount. So that when I'm posting the results, because I try to keep my recaps under a minute. And if I was to have different unit sizes, I'd need to address that in a certain way, which I think would complicate the video a little bit too much. So it's far easier just to be like, I'm betting $100 every single race. And it also makes it a little bit more transparent with my results, because because I don't stream the whole day. If I, say, off stream, happen to bet on all the winning horses with, say, 4 units, and then all the losing horses, I only bet half a unit, people are going to call that out, and they'll be like, that's sus as fuck. Fucking 10 is going to get it. Big Mac. Fucking nailed it. Nice, my dude. The guy was down last week, went offline and got 1. Yeah, very sus. But yeah, that's the kind of stuff that's like my comment section is like full of. It's just being like, this shit. He's lying about his results. Even though in the Discord after stream, I'll usually put all the which horses I'm on. So, but yeah, generally most people. Where did 2 end up coming? Was it in the top 3? Generally, my brain is not functioning right now. Generally, I recommend people use a sort of unit management. So whether that be, so like say if a horse, so 7 EV. So essentially what that means is expected value. So it means on a $50 bet, I should expect to profit $7 on average on that particular bet. So 7 EV is my minimum. So whenever you hear me like skipping or whatever, it'll just basically mean that none of the horses were above 7 EV. And what some people do is they do a unit management. So like say if a horse is 5 EV, I wouldn't be hitting that at all. Where someone might go, I'll only put half a unit on that. And then say if a horse is at 7 or 8 EV, they'll put 1 unit on there. If it's like 10 EV, they might put 2 units, and so on and so forth. Like the more value for a particular horse, the more units they'll put on. And generally that is weighted to the earlier races, because the earlier races is where you have most of the promos. So like for me, I'm placing $100 on one particular race, which means I need at least 2 bookies offering a promo. Where if someone's placing a maximum of 4 or 5 units on a horse, and if their unit size is the same as mine, they'd need 8 to 10 bookies with promos, which is only possible on the first, say, 1 to 4 or 1 to 6 races. Steve, I will answer your question in just after this round of Sandown race. Four, maybe. This EV is really bad. I don't know if we're gonna get on this Sandown race. $16 is probably the closest at the moment. $2 is now the closest. Yeah, this EV's not looking great. It's sitting around 4 EV. Is 2 any good? 2's okay. Like 2, 4. I think they've just jumped. 2, 4, and 16 were all decent EV. They were positive EV, but it wasn't high enough for me to get on. Just had a question regarding bet sizes. Built up bankroll of 3K. What would your bet size be? $50 or $25 a race. 3K. You'd probably. I'm assuming you're doing. Is this with a no lay strategy? Because if you're doing a lay strategy, you'd be able to basically do whatever unit size you wanted. With a no lay strategy, if you're going full no lay, I'd lean on the $25-ish a race. Okay, so if you're late, so you're doing a same as me, you're doing a partial no lay. You'd be able to do $50. I would say. I think for a full no lay. Now I don't do a full no lay. This is just going off what I've heard from other people. Generally to be able to do a full no lay and make that work, having about 5K is which one fucking wins out of this? The inside. Mac, was that yours? This man is on. Yeah, he's fucking killing it. Take loans out and go all. No, I do not listen to exciting. But yeah, so from what I've heard, doing a full no lay, that's not laying your bonuses either. You need about 5K. However, the biggest variance in that is going to be your bonus bet turnovers, and there's a way to reduce your variance with that. So not turning your bonuses over on that $50 odd horses, because if you're doing a full no lay, you only realize that profit once one of them wins, which is going to be about 1 in every 50 races. So what you can do is split that bonus up. place it on a bunch of different horses, generally on lower odds for a bonus, so between like $10 and $20 odds. That'll reduce your variance, spread it out as much as possible. But yeah, I'd say 3K would be fine for $50. If you're doing a partial no lay, because you're guaranteeing a profit with your bonus. And then as you continue building that up, then you'll be able to build your bankroll further and further. So then you can slowly move your bet size up. Just started separated your bankroll from everyday funds. So I want to try the side hustle a bit more serious. Appreciate it. All good, my dude. Yeah, cheers for the question. But yeah, just trying to manage that bankroll is so when I started, I was shit ass at. Because I generally recommend this side hustle. It's really good for uni students. Because you only really need to you mainly do it on Saturday afternoon. So it doesn't matter if you go out fucking on the piss, as long as you're up at about midday. You can do it. And the money you make from it doesn't affect any of your student youth allowance or anything like that. So that should be able to get you through uni without having to get a part-time job or anything. At least that's how I did it. And yeah, discipline. Yeah. That's also another reason why whenever I recommend people starting with a full lay strategy. Because it's very easy. If you go a lot of people will hear full no lay is the most profitable way to do match betting, which it is, because you're not paying any commission to Betfair. However, if it has the most variance, if you're going full no lay, betting $100 per race or even more, your variance can be very, very large. So for me, $100 unit size, my worst day I think is about 900 and something. I don't know if we've hit the negative 1,000. No, my worst day is negative 960. So essentially, your bonus bank isn't loading. Horsepower? That might just be on your end. I think bonus bank's fine. Yeah, bonus bank's fine on my end. Which part of bonus bank? Is it the bonus bank website or is it horsepower or? But yeah, having discipline is really important. And yeah, that as I was saying before, that's why I recommend people start with the full lay strategy, is because it teaches you how this is actually working, and it's far more consistent. Like when I was doing a full lay strategy, I don't really, and when I was doing sports as well, I don't really remember having a negative, a full negative week. It's really, really difficult to have a full negative week if you're doing full lay. Horsepower just saying no bookie odds received. Has the race jumped? Are you in the bonus bank Discord? That's probably the... That'll probably be the best place. No bookie odds received. I don't know if I've ever actually seen that. How does full lay work? Is it like arbitrage? Full lay is... So... Let me pull up the next race. So, partial no lay. We make profit when the horse wins, and then we minimize our loss by turning the bonus over. So, if we've received a bonus, we've already lost $100. So we're turning that bonus over for $80 cash to minimize our loss. So we're to make that total that total net profit or loss negative $20. So we make our profit when the horse wins. Lay makes their profit by turning the bonus over. So you're essentially, whenever you're betting on a horse for a promo, you lay that. So in that particular bet, you will lose a little bit. You might lose, say, $5 or whatever. So back when I first started, I don't think we had EV. We mainly relied on qualifying loss as a sort of way to understand value. So we were generally, for a full lay, we'd look at something that was like 10% qualifying loss. On a $50 bet, we'd be losing $5 on that particular promo. And we were actually hoping for the horse to run second or third. So in a full lay strategy, you want your horse to run second or third because we want the bonus. So essentially, no matter where the horse comes, we'll lose about $10. Or 10%. So if it's a $100 bet, we'd lose about $10. And then when we turn the bonus over, we turn that over for $80 cash. So now we've made, so if it's come second or third, we've made $70. So yeah, that's how sort of full lay works. Is you're covering every outcome, and then we make the profit on the bonus turnover. Good, mate. Can you guys see him down there? There he is. But yeah, the problem with that is we're laying everything. So we pay commission to Betfair on every single bet. That eats into our profit, especially nowadays. That's why when I first started, no lay was a very small part of the community. It was an outlier if you did no lay. Now, with the commission prices on Betfair just continuously going up, more and more people are going into no lay. So now doing a full lay strategy, you're now sort of like the outlier. Really, people who do full lay are generally people who have just started match betting. But yeah, doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It's all up to your own preferences for risk. Because I don't like risk. I'm very risk averse. So that's why I'm still only partial no lay, and I've done this for almost 5.5 years. Where a lot of people will move into full no lay within their first 12 months of doing match betting. Which is more risk of getting mugged? I wouldn't say either has a higher risk of getting mugged, because the only difference, you're still betting on the, like, for most of the time, you're still betting on the exact same. So from a bookie's perspective, you're still betting on the exact same things. You'll still bet on the same horses. The only difference will be whether you place the lay bet or not. So to bookies, you're still doing the same thing. The only time where you'd actually change your bets for what you're placing, for a lay bet, when you're turning your bonuses over for a lay bet, you'll see me, I'm quite happy to turn bonuses over on $50, $60, $70 odd horses, just as long as I have the liquidity in my liquidity, as long as I have the liability in my Betfair balance to cover that. That's the only limiting factor for me. However, for a no layer, they now need to consider variance when they're turning bonuses over. For me, I don't need to consider variance when turning bonuses over, because I know I'm making $80 cash if it loses. I'm fine with that. Where people are doing no lay now need to consider doing the people who are doing no lay need to consider the variance, because if they're turning their bonuses over on really high horses, they're going to go through very long dry spells of not hitting on any of that. Next race we're going on is Randwick. Do you still bet on highest EV? Yep, I always take the highest EV. The only time I wouldn't take the highest EV, then it probably wouldn't be the highest EV, is if if it's on a bookie that I don't want to use. So, like, say if I generally try not to use Sportsbet too much, because it's kind of the most valuable bookie. So say if Sportsbet has really good odds for one, but I've already used Sportsbet too much today, I'll try and use a different bookie. That's the only time that I wouldn't take the highest EV, is if I'm trying to balance what bookies I'm betting on. But generally for that, I don't have those bookies selected. So, yeah. Just joined Premium, started using horsepower, but have noticed the EVs move so much. How do you know what to take and when to take it? So I have sort of thresholds, and everyone has different thresholds. This is not me saying that this is the correct way to do it or whatever. This is just what I like. So I don't place my bet until at least a minute out from the race. So say if a horse has really good EV, but it's 2 minutes out, I won't bet on that. So 60 seconds out from the race, that's when I'll actually start considering EV. I'll watch the EV prior to sort of get an idea of what horses are good EV, and sort of get ready for that jump. So like right now, we've got Randwick, it's 2 minutes out. On a couple of the bookies, 10 is really good. It's I think these odds need to be updated, but on like Noisy, it's saying that the EV is at about 9, which is really good, but it's too far out for me to bet. I'm pretty sure those odds are wrong. They need to be updated. So I'll wait until a minute out from the race. That's also when you'll get the most accurate odds, is because that's when most people are betting. The closer to jump, the more accurate your odds are going to be, because there's going to be the most money in the market. Because we're not trying to pretend like we know more than the market. We're using the market to work out the value. So we want more people to be betting to get the most accurate odds. And also that's when the odds move and shift the most. And then the EV is the other consideration. So right now, number 10 is the highest EV, but it's just below 6 EV. 5.97 is their EV that they have for 10. That's too low for me. Even though that's good, that means on a $50 bet you would profit about $6. That's still too low for me. So I want it closer. I want it to be at about 7 or above, which 10 is at. And now I don't get too hung up on odds moving. So I've just bet on 10. I bet on 10 when it was like 7.6 or whatever EV. Now it's back down to about 6 EV. I'm not too worried about that. Because when I bet on it, it was good EV. But generally, when you're betting closer to the race, you'll run into less of those problems. So like, say if you bet 5 minutes out from the race, if you bet on the highest EV, in that 5 minutes, it's very likely that whoever's the best EV is going to change. So yeah, just try to bet as close to jump. That's why I have the race up. I have the sky up, so I can see sort of how they're loading. So like this Randwick race, if I was actually paying attention, which I should be, but I'm really bad at it, especially while streaming and trying to manage chat and everything, I would look at how they're loading and being like, okay, well, they're not going to jump on time. Randwick fucking never jumps on time. So I'd be like, okay, I'm happy to wait for this EV for another, say, minute or so. But yeah, so basically you're just trying to bet as close to jump as possible. If you're too anal about that, you can miss some races. Like sometimes I'll get like that. I'll really want to get to, like, I'll look at a race and be like, oh, they're probably going to load, not like they're not going to jump on time, and then they do end up jumping on time, and I miss the race. Just because I was trying to get another, like, I don't know, 50 cents EV or some shit. Did he say anal? He did. So if this has been asked, but do you just spend your time during the week to then lay all your bonuses that you received on a Saturday? So generally my bonuses, I try to turn over on the Saturdays. So I'll try and stay on top of them throughout the day. So I'll try to turn my bonuses over as I'm sort of getting them. But say if the last like 3 races, all my horses come second or third, so I get a bunch of bonuses and then I don't have time to turn them over. Most bonuses won't expire for 7 days, so I'll have next Saturday to turn them over. So sometimes you'll see me on stream where I'll say I have to turn over at least $300 in bonuses. So like today, I think I have to at least turn over $100 in bonuses. Yeah. So I've got 300 in bonuses, but we started today with 100 in bonuses. So that's for $100 in bonuses from last week. So that $100 in bonuses, they expire today. During the week is when I'm doing most of my social media stuff, but it's also when I'm doing my mug bets. So I I used to mug always on my Saturday, so I would mug, turn my bonuses over and promo bet all on the Saturday. That is quite a lot to do. It is manageable. You're able to do it. But I find it really difficult to do that and manage stream. If you're doing that, you sort of have to look at every single race. Like, as you see, like, I'm not looking at every race. I'm not looking at, like, Toowoomba or Wodonga. I only look at them if I need to turn bonuses over or whatever. When you're doing mug bets, you really have to look at every single race, which gets a little bit too much for me to try and manage stream. For my first maybe 6 or 12 months of doing stream, I was doing that. And that was a lot of work. That after stream, I'd be absolutely wrecked. I was also doing full day streams, so I was like 6 hours of streaming. So I found that was really exhausting, and it was impacting my other content. I just didn't have the energy to, like, I felt like I needed to take another day or two just to fucking, it sounds like I'm fucking a wuss. Like, you sit at a computer and bet. Why do you need to rest? But yeah, streaming fucking takes it out of me. So yeah, doing that and trying to bet on every single race was just a lot of work. Stop yapping. What you just want me to sit here in silence and not answer questions? But yeah, so during the week is when I'll place mug bets. And it's when I do other bets. So like I'd look at sports betting. And I'm trying to get into arbing. But with all the shit that's happening in life is fucking kind of taking priority at the moment. Are your mug bets the same size as your promo bets? Yeah. So generally, the recommendation is a 1-to-1 promo to mug ratio. But that's not a 1 promo bet and 1 mug bet. It has to be the same dollar value. So like, say if you bet $100 of promos, we're on this race, right? Yeah, 10. We're on 10. So say if you bet $100 of promos, you can't then go and bet a singular $10 bet and pretend that that's the same. Like, you've done 1 promo bet, but you've also done 1 mug bet. But that would be a 10-to-1 yeah. So generally we want a 1-to-1 promo to mug ratio. That's sort of a goal. It's like for my most important bookies. For my most important bookies, that's sort of what I aim for, a 1-to-1 promo to mug ratio. For bookies that I don't really care about that much, that ratio is going to come down. But yeah, 1-to-1 is what you want to sort of aim for. Finn, hello, how are we going? How are we, my dude? We do have Doomben. We need to hurry the fuck up. I'm the bad luck. Yeah, last week weren't you the good luck? Okay, Doomben. What do we? Okay, 3. I think we're just going on the 3. All right, we're going on 3. Amelia. Amelita. The fuck. Okay. We're on 3 for Doomben. Doomben race 5. Ingy missed Meow and Eyes jokes. What did Meow? Stroking it a lot. What the fuck are y'all on about? Stroking it a lot. Got some the other day, but couldn't get it up. Too busy chatting. Yeah, oh my god. Streamer yapping. Gross. Don't you get any temptation during the week to bet? No. I think I've addressed this a few times, but I don't really enjoy gambling. I was never, like, prior to match betting, I never gambled or anything. So I don't really have, you know, an urge to gamble. I don't like gambling. Gambling makes me feel uncomfortable. So yeah, may sound weird that this is essentially my job, but yeah, that's where that's also why I don't do full no lay, is because I would feel quite uncomfortable losing a lot of money on just a random week. What does the bonus bet count as? So the bonus bet, the bonus bet doesn't count towards either. Some, I don't know. There was a bookie at one point that did count bonus bets towards promos, which was really shit. Fucking 5-1. Who the fuck? So how do you make your money during the week? Or do you just make all your money on a Saturday? Yeah, so my average of 721, that is just from Saturday betting. Got Sandown in 4 minutes. But then also I have the social media, so that's what most of my time gets taken up with. He makes like 10k a week. Yeah. I make 10k a week arbing. Yeah. That's why I don't put any content out about arbing. I'm just way too busy doing it. So I never should have mentioned that I was considering doing arbing. Do you lay the Saturday bets? I only lay the mugs and the bonuses, not the promo bets. What was the EV on 3? I think it was around like 8 or something. Wait, you don't arb? Not as... No. Thought you did all the time, yeah. Not at the moment. What's my mug strategy? It's really just bet on the lowest qualifying loss. There's not really much else to it. Because I'm laying it. So... Finn, what is this link that you put in chat? Do I want to look at this? It's fucking... Oh, okay. Is this your new crush, Finn? She can train my horse anytime. Oh my fucking god. Ingy, I showed up today, lost 2 units. Let's go. Hells yeah. Ingy, are you gubbed on tab? No. Yeah, what kind of fun question is that? Have I been gubbed on tab? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, bowlers? That's crazy, meow. What's a bowl? Yeah, what is a bowler? This is horse racing. This isn't bowling. I don't know if bowling really has the popularity to have any sort of promos on it. Not sure, maybe. I miss Horsemaster as well. Yeah, he needs to he needs to come back and go 0 for 9. He needs to keep his streak alive. I think we're just going the favorite. I'll just refresh these odds. You want to verse him. I think anyone in chat would be able to beat him. Had to sell his, yeah. Big Mac, as long like if you just skip one of the races that he bets on, you will come out on top of that dude. Yeah, we're on the favorite, by the way. But he was actually a really good sport about the whole thing. I thought he was gonna crack the shits over it. Because I mean, if he was really betting on all those horses, he did lose a lot of money. So, and I don't think my spirits would be that high if I was losing that much. Okay, let's go check the other races. So Doomben race 4, we were on 2, which was shit. Perfect. Doomben race 5, we were on 3, which was also shit. Jesus, we suck at this. Always like a bittersweet sort of thing whenever the horse fully loses and I don't get a bonus. It's like, you know, it means I don't need to turn any bonuses over, but it also means I'm losing a lot more. Alright, and now we just wait for this Sandown race. Yeah, he made all the money off the $500 subscriptions that he sold to everyone in chat. Yeah, we're slipping a little bit today. We started really good. The graph, that graph is not correct. Now it is. There we go. We started off fucking great, and then we started streaming. Of course I do well before stream. It's because I'm cooking the books. Vote 5. Is that the only vote for this fucking race? Oh, Finn, by the way, we're thinking about doing a no scroll up where how fucking high. Can you just tell me which one it is? And don't say it was the 18. Oh, yeah, actually, you did vote the 11. I see, yeah. Well, Finn, it fucking sucked. Your F key works. Let's fucking go. Will Finn ever get a new keyboard? Oh, did I get sidetracked? We were thinking about so we're thinking about doing a dual stream. So still running the stream on YouTube, but also streaming on Twitch, so we can do more chat integration stuff. So whenever you vote for a horse, I don't have to manually keep track of it. So we can get a bot, because we used to have a bot that did it, but that no longer runs. So, and YouTube doesn't have any other fucking useful shit. But yeah, so we'll still run the YouTube stream for anyone who still wants to watch on YouTube, but we'll also run a Twitch one, because also I don't know how Twitch is going to feel with me streaming gambling, because Twitch is generally against gambling streams, but that's mainly for because that happened when there was a massive influx of people streaming case openings for CSGO. Well, see, I think Kick would run into the same problem as YouTube, as I don't think Kick has the integrations for chat. But yeah, so that's where when I first started streaming, that was a massive thing on Twitch, was they were cracking down on gambling streams, but mainly because it was CSGO case openings, which is targeted towards kids. It's an online game. Which obviously this is like actual gambling, so a child can't actually do what we're doing. But yeah, I think they've relaxed on that quite a bit. That's basically what caused Kick to take off. Was all that. And then on top of that, Twitch just has better, because Twitch's only thing is streaming. Their whole service is based around streaming, so everything is streamlined for that. YouTube's main thing is not streaming. YouTube's main thing is long form content. Yes, all my mods will be the same mods over on Twitch. 04 since joining the stream. Yeah, we garbage. Well, Big Mac, you could actually become. By the way, Control Alt Delicious is Big Mac. By the way, I know him outside of the stream, so that's even maybe Finn. Yeah, Finn just has to behave himself until we get the Twitch stream up, because I think I've regretted making him the mod ever since making him mod, basically, pretty much from day one. You on Twitch? Not yet. We're just considering it. Can I run ads when people piss you off? I don't think so. I don't know if my mods can run my ads. But yeah, also the Twitch is better at monetizing. So it helps me out. YouTube, I don't like running ads on YouTube. Because first off, they make you fuck all. Like, I might make a couple of dollars for a 6-hour stream or whatever. So any actual money that I'm making from stream is from whenever Do gets his credit card stolen and someone donates on his behalf. Where Twitch incentivizes that better. With like Prime subs and shit like that. So, and there's more, there's better value in subscribing on Twitch. Yeah. Because YouTube, you don't really, like, you can set, I don't set up a members thing. I probably should, but I just don't put out enough content to warrant setting up a members only thing. Where Twitch, you get a bunch of different like badges and emotes and shit like that. So there's a little bit more to it. And also, I don't know if anyone, if you know, but if you have a Amazon Prime subscription, you get one free premium sub for a Twitch channel. So when we get Twitch, use it on me. It's free. If you already have Amazon Prime, fucking. I think Twice has shit himself in his bed. Remember when you mentioned emotes? I do have emotes on this fucking thing. It's just I'm fucking trash. Ingy sellout. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm trying not to be a sellout. I'm trying to make it as easy as possible for you guys. That's where I don't want to fucking have to like beg people to be like, give me money, donate to me. It's like when Dude donates to me, I'm like, oh my god, I feel like a dirty little whore right now. Jesus Christ. Cameras, what's up? Have I missed? I have sort of missed. I'm sorry, Camus. Please forgive. You feel left out today. Has your day been? I've missed all your messages. Have I actually? I swear. Has Steph been in chat lately? I don't know. She doesn't talk very often, so I'm not sure if she's... well, she hasn't been in chat for the last few weeks. Whether she's in stream or not, I've got no idea. I'm not sure I'm cool enough for Twitch. How come, Ramen? I mean, you have TV in your name. Ramen, are you already a Twitch streamer? I must find a winner. Have you not been... How did you go earlier in the day? The first like 3 races were insane for us. Is it? Yeah, she's been missing you. She's like, there's no point talking in chat. My love Finn is not here. I think I can. Well, she's not in stream at the moment. I just tried to add her, but Lucy has been here, so that's a female. You can pester, but I think she's probably asleep now. Ramen, you reckon you're too old? Ramen, how old are you? We have such a broad range of ages. I always forget people's ages. We know Finn is a child. You had a multi get up for the early races. Still need more and more cash. Ramen, you're in your 40s. He's experienced. That's right. Maybe Twitch will be like good. It'll be like bring some youth. Feel like a child again. To be honest, I feel like Twitch is probably the older version of stream. Like that's the OG streamer thing. I feel like streaming on YouTube is like the newer thing. Streaming on like Instagram or like TikTok, that's like the properly new thing. Randwick, legs, Matima, top 2. Flying Embers win. Is that like all of... Oh, we didn't have the Sandown one. 48-1. You had 4 units on it. Nice. Tyson, you want to shut up? Yeah. That cunt is making too much noise. Yeah. That's why you got cancer. You can't be quiet. Hmm? Cameras, what are you sending me? An Asus laptop. Oh yeah, actually I was I need to get a laptop, and I was considering messaging it. I was like, hey, do you still have that fucking hookup at the... Because what, you know someone at Asus, right? He's so cute when you put your hand on your leg. Yeah, he's adorable. He hates not getting attention. Yeah, to be honest, I mean, if the offer's still on the table, I would happily take that. Cause yeah, I need something that I can like travel with, especially now when I'm like in the car and shit. Oh my god, he's now laying down. It's a pain in the dick. Where having a laptop would make things so fucking easy. If you guys are confused why I'm like this, I'm trying to pat Tice. But he's laying on the ground. But yeah, I used to have a laptop. I used to run this whole... I used to do match betting just on a laptop. Oh, okay. Tice wants to go out. And yeah, running match betting just on a tiny screen. When I was doing it, I didn't find it a problem. But as soon as I went to 2 screens, holy shit. It was game changing. Laptop was an absolute beast. Oh, he's going to see if he can hook both of us up. My man. A lot of keys don't work. Finn, what are you doing to that poor laptop? All the keys work. That is, yeah. That's Finn's one. That's all he needs. He just needs a laptop that the keys work. It's a good way to practice your English. Got to be creative. You got to figure out words that use certain or avoid using certain combinations of letters. Oh, he's changed his name to Big Mac. Thank God. I have to, like, use fucking my brain. Every time I saw, like, Control-Alt Delicious, I was like, who the fuck is that? I am on 8, I think. Randwick about to jump. Yeah, Cameras, who are you going on? Zaphod? Zapod? I don't know. 12, no, not 12. 14 is also good. Alright, Randwick. But yeah, after we get the van fixed, I need to decide where we go. Because I still need to do north of Sydney, like the whole way, especially Sydney up. Are you just Liam? Are you just betting on the nose, or are you also laying your races? I understand the software gives you the EV to bet on. On the nose, I assume you're meaning like no lay. You're just betting on it to win. Yeah, for the promo races, we don't lay. But for our bonus turnovers, that's when we do lay. Bonus and mug bets, we're laying them. Ingy is a tipster. Meow. Shut the hell up. No, I'm not. Ingy's paid by Palmerbet, yeah. One of the few bookies that I almost never talk about. Nah, yeah, you're all good, dude. Yeah, so we're you call that partial no lay. So some people will do full no lay. Those people are crazy. And that's way too much risk for me. Having a cone, nice, my dude. No human golf today. Quantum was my bet. 10 plus 4, my vote. 10 plus 14? Is that... Oh, I'm assuming... Okay. I'm assuming 1 is not working on your keyboard. Vote 1 and 10 plus 4. Jesus Christ. Is that correct? Yep, okay. So 14 is your vote. Um, 14. What is 14's name? Quantum Cat. Screen. Oh yeah, sorry. Also, when I switch over to Twitch, fucking make sure I've set up a keybind to switch between these fucking screens. Because if I'm doing 2 streams, Jesus, that's gonna get out of hand if I don't have this shit optimized. Who are we on? 8. Where is 8? Is 8 even running? What's happening here? Is our horse dead? What the fuck? Is this the right race? Who are these horses? 1? That's a $40 odd horse. What the fuck? Bang! Big Mac, are you fucking me? Was that a bonus turnover? What was that? 1 and 5. As they are your shares, you have shares in those horses. Nice, my dude. You did say nice. Do you have shares in many horses? Cam owns a few horses, I believe. Ingy, we're not buying bonus bank for 500 a week for you to use Sportsbet's top tips. What are you talking about? That's Sportsbet top tips. They're guaranteed to hit. Who is the worst bookie to get money out of? Zbet. Zbet is personally the bookie that I've had the most trouble getting money out of. However, outside of that, I've had really good luck. I've never been stat decked before, which I'm genuinely shocked by. Meow, you own a racehorse. Who do you own? So did 8 actually run? Did it even leave the gate? What the fuck happened? They have yes, Sportsbet has our best interests at heart, of course. Cameras, I got a new Yeah, Finn's found his new crush. Yeah, Big Mac's been fucking on fire. We've got Doomben in a minute. Might be on the 9. Yeah. Alright, we are going the 9 Vivier. We've also had a few bonus back to 4ths today, so I'm gonna have to go back through and make sure that, because I'm just in a habit of checking if it comes 2nd or 3rd and just marking that. So our bonus tally might be a little off. Oh, Big Mac messaged me, like, DM'd me. I know Big Mac outside of streaming. But yeah, he did put it in chat. Chewy, following because I suck. Let's go. We love that. Can't see which one. It wasn't too far away. I'll pin the message I think you're talking about. That's the one about his the ones that his shares are on. Gizmo, how are we? It has been a while. How are things? How's the fam going? Are the kids behaving themselves? Is it spring break at the moment over there? Or like your mid-year break? What do you guys call that? Like your summer break. What is that thing called for you guys? Cam is voting the 4. Do we have any other votes for this shit? Summer vacation. Are you doing anything for it? For Genelala, I think is chat's fucking pick. Cameras, having another cone, need 1 or 3 more. Is that a good? Does that mean, is that good or is that bad? Do you need, is that like a celebratory 3 cones? Or is it to fucking get you through the day? Sure my kids are, but they're grown. Yeah, so they just do whatever the hell they want. They're big enough to look after themselves. Is your daughter still at college? Each cone equals a winner. Fucking hell. I think Big Mac might be dead. He might be the first ever weed overdose if he was doing that. Another third. Jesus Christ, we've had some really big winners today. We've had like a couple of 60, a couple of like 40. There's a $30 one. This is fucked. She's in grad school now, 5th year. So is that like, is that college or is that beyond college? I'm not sure how school works over there. What's she studying in? I'm sure you have told us before, but my brain is mush. Ned, is it worth using the run second promos? I don't usually use them. They are positive value. And honestly, if you have the time, you might as well, because there are so many bookies that offer them, especially bookies that don't really offer anything else. You have bookies that they specifically only do run seconds, but they offer like every single race basically run second. So they are positive value, but it just adds a lot of effort to it. I think if you're gonna do that, doing a no-lay method would probably be not too bad. And just do a T&L, tote no-lay. So basically you just pick the tote price and you just place all your bonuses on as many horses that fit within the odds ranges, and you just assume that the tote is an accurate price. It's a really good way to just get rid of a lot of bonuses. So yeah, if you're going to do that, probably, like if you're going to do a bunch of run second promos, probably a good way to get rid of those. Fucking hell, this day is falling away. What the hell has happened? Holy shit. You're going to pump 30 cones, you get 30 winners. Jesus Christ. You're sitting 50 units up. We are, look at our fucking graph. We are shitting the bed. We haven't had a winner in quite a while. We're going 5. 5 air salt. Send down race 6. Joined at the wrong time. You didn't. Yeah, B. Basically, since we've gone live, it's been fucking rough. EV looking like this race. 5 and 9 are the top EVs. Pretty decent. I think they're hovering around like the 7 or 8s. Today's cook. Toby, you are correct. Yes. It got our hopes up. Big Mac, you split between the 5 and the 11. Yes, I was on Metal Alert. So yeah, start of the day was really good. We hit on the first 3. Randwick 1 and 2, we were on the 5s. They both hit. And then Doomben Race 1, we were on 1, which hit. And then our next winner was Doomben Race 2 on the 5 again. The 5s have been good. The 5s have been good today. Oh shit, big stream. There we go. Finn, you wanted air assault. Oh, sorry, Gizmo, I missed your messages. Received her bachelor's and her master's. Oh, okay, right. Yeah, so that's nice. Well, that's exciting. You're still in your van life, with your pooch having fun. So we're currently waiting for a part to arrive. So I'm currently not in the van. So the van is essentially broken down at the moment. So we're waiting for that part to arrive. It's probably like 3 to 5 weeks away at the moment. So yeah, that's gonna take its time. What happened to our horse? Please tell me 5 is there. Oh, it looks like 11 might be there. Big Mac, I think you might have fucking got it. This man don't miss. Nah. Fucking all over it. And I don't think 5 gets the 3rd. Fucking hell. That is not 5. It is not. Definitely is not 5. Good skip. Yeah, Finn. Good skip. Alright. Holy fuck. We were like a grand up in the first like hour. We were like, yeah, 900. And now we're not. Yeah, Big Mac, start your own stream, dude. What kind of part are we talking? It's the it's like the entire cooling system. So that's gonna be, yeah, nightmare. Yeah. Big Mac's too busy sitting here in Ingy's stream. Yeah. I'm just the facilitator. I don't actually pick good horses. I just let everyone else. But yeah, so it's got to come from Italy. That's why it's taken so long. He taught me all I... Yes, definitely. The student has become the master. Randwick started so fucking early today. We're already pretty much done with that. Gross. Big Mac, why do we listen to this pale ranger? Yeah. Look, that's on you guys, okay? You guys should know that I don't know what I'm talking about. Nah, Big Mac, you gotta keep going. Gotta lose it all. You'll go to the next L. Just put all 61 units on the next horse. Trust. Chat, it's not like... Yeah, well, that's very true. I don't say to fucking copy my bets. That would be ridiculous, Finn. I just bet off vibes. But yeah, so potentially next week, we'll have to do a test stream for the Twitch shit. So keep an eye out on Discord. Sometime during the week, I'll do like a test stream if you want to join and help me out, make sure everything works. So I don't know if we'll be like doing like a short period of betting, or I don't know, we might fucking jump on games or some shit. I don't know. But yeah, we will see. But yeah, so if we do get Twitch up and running, that'll be sometime during the week, next week. Gabriel, what bookie do you use for your punts? Got a Brazilian, mate. So we try to spread our bets out across as many bookies as possible. I'd probably say like Sportsbet would probably be our most used one. But generally I try not to use just one bookie or like just a few bookies. I'm trying to, yeah, like even Sportsbet, I'm only using Sportsbet about 5 times during a Saturday. Somehow choose the wrong EV even when I don't follow Ingy. It's, yeah, it's fucking, it just fucking hates you. Speaking of games you on tonight, I don't know. Probably, yeah, I'll probably be on games doing something. I haven't really been feeling, fucking hell. My mo is pissing off my nose. Good girl, yep. He says probably like he has another option. Yeah, true. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really been feeling League recently. Me and my mate have been playing a lot of Medieval Dynasty, which is so fucking peaceful. It is. Oh, but he has a really short attention span, and he gets like hooked on a certain game for a while, and he'll be like balls to the wall for that game. And that was kind of us for Medieval Dynasty. That's like all he wanted to play. But then I couldn't play for a while, so he didn't play that game, and he played another game, and I feel like I missed the window to play Medieval Dynasty. So now he's hooked on another game at the moment. But yeah, that kind of caused me to like not really be that interested in League, because League is so sweaty and stressful. Okay, we need to get rid of. I mean, we somehow don't have any bonuses. I need to go back through the results and check and double check that none of those bonus back to fourths hit. But yeah, I was looking at the Isle. That looks pretty fun. I remember when that like first came out, me and my mates were really interested in that. Because again, my best mate, he loves that shit. He really likes Ark, so you know, he's got that tism where he loves dinosaurs. So yeah, the Isle has been something that I've been considering getting. But the whole other Discord, they all play the Isle, right? I thought you were the Tism boy. I've got different Tisms. We were actually I was talking to my mates about this. I don't you see on I don't know if you do, but on like TikTok and stuff, people talk about like good spoons. They'll like look at a spoon or they look at a fork or whatever and be like, no, I would not be able to physically eat with that. Or like eating with only the little spoon. I don't understand. I can't get that. Like where Doss is one of those people. He cannot eat with the big spoon, which doesn't make sense to me. I need to eat with the big spoon. Eating with a little spoon, I'll be eating that thing for fucking forever, because I'm already a really slow eater. You're a little fork. God damn it! No, I love the big fork, the one with the like really long spikes. Yeah. I hate when your fork has little shitty, but you can't get anything onto it. Yeah, I don't have that tism. I don't. That's not my tism. What would my tism be? The bigger the better. See, Gizmo gets it. Size does matter. We got loads playing it. Yeah, I sometimes get overwhelmed in that group. It terrifies me when we're in the Discord, and I'll just be like, you, me, and Milk. And then all of a sudden there'll be like fucking 10 people in that Discord, and I'm just like, what the fuck? That's where Milk always like messages me, and they'll be like, she'll be like, are you alright? Because she'll see that I'm muted. That's just me getting overwhelmed with all the people. It's terrifying. Wodonga looks like shit. I need bonuses. Randwick's not going to be any use. Wait, was Gizmo the one who talked about their bedroom preferences around New Year's and then dipped? Yes, I believe that was Gizmo. Yes, Big Mac, please. See, that's why I like being in the call when you and Milk are there. Because I feel like you guys take most of the attention, and that's chilling. It's like the last night where you guys left to go to the other Discord and grab your other mates. That was terrifying for me because I was left with a bunch of people that I don't really talk to. So I just stayed muted the entire time. I was like, I don't want to talk to these people. Not that I don't want to talk to them. They're fucking nice people, but they're just, it's too scary. Way too scary. Yeah, Gizmo, you left us. We've missed you. It's okay to love young guys. Finn, are you trying to get in again? This man. Right, where are we? Randwick. We have what? I guess it is Randwick Race 8. Okay, Randwick Race 8 we're probably not gonna be getting on. Oh yeah, Finn, you're trying to hook up with her daughter. I mean, she's doing her PhD, so get that thing on lock. Gizmo, is your daughter single? Can we hook Finn up with her? Finn's a lovely dude. He's, very respectful. I think you'd really enjoy having him as a son-in-law. They want to run another big games night tonight, so you better start getting comfy. Oh god. It's just scary being in big groups. I'm not used to it. Because my other friend group, there's literally 4 of us. She is. Okay. See, and Finn, this will be great because like the hardest part about having a relationship is meeting the mother-in-law. You've already built that connection. It's beautiful. Good day for you. No, this is fucking awful. It started off really well. And then it all went to shit. Did you read the chat today? Who was simping over me? Where? Oh, is this in the girls' girl chat? Okay, so okay, Big Mac, it was you motherfucker. Gizmo, what's your daughter's type? Based on her history. Yeah, do you reckon, yeah, describe your daughter's dating history. We got to see if Finn's got a chance. What you got here? I don't think we're going on this race. It's Randwick, and it's only got Noisy and Tab Touch. So that's going to be fucking disgusting. Chewy, you're on Hollywood Hero. Gizmo, Starbucks coffee and school books at the moment. That's her. That's what she's focused on at the moment. All right, Finn, you better start drinking Starbucks and learning school topics. And frat parties. Oh, college life. My uni experience was a lot different. But Gizmo, like past guys, got her with Starbucks cards. Yep. Hook her up. Yeah, Gizmo, have you met any of her previous partners? Ingy, go 3, just punt like me. Is it going well for you? Well, 12 just won, so Big Mac finally didn't hit one. He lost a race. Does that mean you're out for the day? I don't think we'll be far behind. Oh god, yeah. Yes, Doombin and Sandown race is probably going to be our last one for stream. The rest of the day looks pretty gross. I never want to bet again. Get the aisle already. Is that what we're all playing tonight? It's what we're playing. Okay. Did any of you watch the Derby or the Preakness? The hell is the Preakness? Preakness Stakes. But no, I did not. You didn't finish my sentence. It's what we are playing, Daddy. There we go. Is that better? I'm trying not to get bricked up on stream, ideally. That's why I keep the camera no lower than there. We can have a look at Belmont for a bonus. Play Apex. I'm shit at Apex. I'm trash at first-person shooters. Or just shooters in general. And Apex is like that on crack. I'll never forget the first time I ran across your YouTube channel. You were in a maid outfit. That was the first. That was what got you hooked. The maid outfit. Yeah, maybe we need to bring it back. I'll occasionally get requests. I hear Tice running around like an idiot. Chewy going 5 at Belmont. 5 is a good bet. That and the red hair. It's an interesting combo. The maid outfit and the red hair. What number for Belmont? We're not going on Belmont. We're just having a look. We're trying to get bonus turnovers. But if I was to bet, it would be the 5. 5 is quite good EV, but they've jumped. Surely Darwin does not have anything decent, but we will have a look. I'll save the flirting for in-call later. Yeah, I feel like some of the girls in the Discord never know how to respond to us rizzing each other up. Did you at least have fun last night? Yeah. Among Us was fun. That was good. I enjoy Among Us. I feel so bad that you get voted out for the dumbest reasons. Whenever they're trying to vote you out, I will always skip. It was just that one time when I was the killer. I had to vote for you. I felt so bad. Where I was like, this vote should not be passing. You have IRLs in that. This is actually a different Discord. Yeah, I think Big Mac and there's only like 2 people in that other Discord that know what I do, like in depth. I keep those very separate. Oh, girls. Thought you meant like people you know in real life. Yeah, the other Discord, it's like fucking full of women. It's terrifying. Doombin. They definitely do. Yep. And it's definitely not Big Mac. Just fucking trying to rizz me up the whole time. He's a hot commodity. Yes, yep. It is literally just Big Mac. Good lick. Cheers, Gizmo. Alright, Doombin. Who are we going on? Can I get these? Women don't really have Riz at all. I mean, I can't imagine dudes would have much better Riz. Unless you're Big Mac. Big Mac has some killer Riz. He is the Riz god. I'm the Riz god. Yep, he definitely is. Cameras, you're voting the 10. You're voting the 3. Which one are you voting for? 10 or 3? Pick one. Okay, so you've got a 10, 3, 1, 5, 7, 11, top 8. Jesus Christ, okay. Big Mac, you gotta pick one. Pick one. God damn it. Alright, Cameron's just picking the 10. Who are we on? We're on the 1. $42-1 odds. We've got 3 units on it. Okay, yikes. Chewy's on the 6. Has it jumped? It has jumped. Alright, so Cameron says a fuckload on this race. Let's see if it... We're watching like half the field for cameras. So cameras, you're going to need to let us know if it actually hits. Because that's a lot to pay attention to. Alright, 1, where are you at? Okay, you're the red one, apparently. And who else are we watching? 10. Big Mac split between 6 and 11. Chewy's on 6. You bloody splitting dogs. If it hits, aces coming your way. And you have another... Yeah, that sounds like a good deal to me. Powder changes you for life. Cameras, what are you talking about? Oh, don't do cones, do lines. True, true. That's just more expensive. Fucking 6 is gonna do it, I think. God damn it. Oh, fuck, we are. Oh my god, we're into the negatives. After the start that we had? What the fuck? That's awful. That is horrendous. Don't be a P. Diddy. That is good advice. That is good life advice from Gizmo right there. Try not to be a P. Diddy. Stay away from the baby oil. My shit just fucking... Oh shit. PC's having a stroke. Anthony, today's been a good day. If you got on for the first hour of the races and then left, you'd be killing it. If you want to see my graph, look at that shit. That's disgusting. What has happened in the second half of the day? This is fucking horrendous. Gizmo, can I... Yeah. I don't know if... I like Gizmo's response. You know, she doesn't own her daughter. That is up to her. Gizmo, I'm a kind gentleman. Yeah. And to be honest, I mean, if we're looking at money so far, Big Mac has been hitting more than Finn, so... But money, it shouldn't all be about money. I got Riz, I don't miss. Multi-lost, no, yeah, laptop's gone. Fuck. GG rip. Gizmo's daughter doesn't seem like a gold digger. She's doing her PhD, she's clever, yeah. That's right, she'll be the breadwinner. Finn, you reckon you can be a stay-at-home dad? Be a bit of a housewife? Honestly, that is the dream. If that's what she wants. Finn, how's your cooking skills? Sandown, yeah, we'll Sandown in a minute. 19? Maybe. Cameras, you reckon number 2? Put an apron on. We're gonna settle this with a cook off. Finn, you reckon you're a good cook? Okay, okay. Okay, I think we're going the 19 road something. And I also need to check. We have a bonus on 1. Windstorm. Windstorm. I can't fucking type. Because I'm trash. Alright, so we have a bonus on 20... No, we have a bonus on 1. Bonus on 1. Sandown. Sandown race 7. Alright, normal bet on 19. Bonus on 1. I love cones in moving cars on the road. That sounds very safe. Finn, you have a great personality. Look for your women somewhere besides social media. Yeah, Finn, you've got to get outside, go meet people, like in real life. Preferably ones that aren't on the other side of the world. Big Mac, 17, 1 unit. So 15 and 17 for you. Cameras is 17, 2 units. 2 for 4 units. You never meet... Yeah, no. Online's terrible. Ingy says it like he didn't get a van, so he... Well, yeah. Don't do as I'm doing, okay? I want to avoid human interaction as much as possible. Just do the exact opposite to what I'm doing. Oh, big stream. We should probably go big stream. Alright, please. Oh, God. Be good. We need it. 19. Is that you leading? Is that you? I think it is. How far we got? Like 200 meters? Please hold on to this. This is going to help. Okay, okay. We got it. Okay, Cameras, what is that multi? That's fucking huge. Did it hit? Yes, yep. You're allowed a cone. I will allow it. Alright, so for the rest of the day, we just have 2 more. 2 more. So 2 more at Doom and 2 more at Sandown. And then that is it for the day, I believe. But yeah, so that's going to be it for stream. Oh my god, look at that fucking graph. That is awful. We may as well stay. It's like another like hour and a half. It's such boring races, and we don't even have the bonuses to fucking do anything with it. We can't. I gotta fuck off. I'll win you money. Will you? Can you explain what horse... Oh my fucking... Pin, you motherfucker. But yeah, if anyone... If anyone wants to do this match betting, check out the link in the description of the live. You're having a cone off that. I'm so proud. I'm having a stroke. What is match betting? Jesus Christ. But yeah, so I'll put my whatever horses I'm betting on in the Discord. So if you're interested, check that out. And I'll also post in the Discord whenever we're doing this Twitch trial run thingy. So keep an eye out for that. If you want to join for that, I won't tag everyone. I'll just send a message in Discord. So if you happen to see it, check it out. Have you done the marbles thing yet? No, marbles I think will be next week. No, actually it won't be next week. Because that is actually the last day of the month. It'll be the following. How many betting sites do you open when looking at EV? So on horsepower, you can set it so that it just opens up all the bookmakers with promos. So like that Sandown race, we had, what's that? 7 bookies open. And then I also have it set that it opens a few bookies on every race. So that'll be like the main bookies that I'm using. Sign up with his link. See, Chewy's getting into the spirit of being a mod. Yeah, so if you sign up, use my link. It helps me out. Use code INGVA. You get 25% off. I'll in the background for the next hour. Yeah, I'll need to get it downloading. That's where my horsepower doesn't work properly. When you're launching too many bookies, is that? Does the code work for all tiers when with new signups? So code INGVA will work for just the premium tier. If you want premium plus or pro, use ING Pro. With the new tiers, I'll need to message Nico and see what's up with the new tiers. Whether INGVA works on all of them now or what. Yeah. So I've got to message him and ask what's happening with these new tiers. Because then also my commission rates change with the tiers. So I need to see what happens with that as well. Fucking Cameras is doing the same the fin strat. Yeah, so ING Pro is the code for if you're using Premium Plus or Pro. I think that's 15% off. But yeah, INGVA will work just on the premium tier, and that's 25% off. What does Jesus fucking Christ? These goddamn motherfuckers. But yeah, so check that shit out. These motherfuckers. Oh my god, you guys have got everyone doing it. Sign up for a free account. Start with a free account and then go into once you get hang around that. Oh my god, I hate you fuckers. Yeah, so start with the free one, and then once you're comfortable with that, go to the premium one. So premium is like their lowest tier paid. And then premium plus, and then pro. What's your sign up code? Oh my fucking god. Every cunt in fucking chat. It's like I'm blind. Finn, you've been with Bonus Bank for like a year now. You fucker. Can you split it with me? Can I split the fucking Big Mac? Aren't you like 60 units up right now? And if I make a profit, I'll pay you back. This dude. Oh, actually, that's 73 units up. Jesus Christ. That is with the new next month, Bonus Bank is putting out a bunch of new tutorials. I've got no idea what these tutorials look like. But yeah, hopefully that is... I'll check them out, and hopefully they're good. So, yeah. Also on Twitch, I can add like a page of links. So I might add those links for commonly asked questions for all these motherfuckers in chat that are like, what is Bonus Bank? Even though it's all the cunts that have been with Bonus Bank for months. Who do we like at Murray Bridge? See, that's something I can actually do before I leave. Jesus Christ. Who's Nico? Does he offer a 25k for a service? No, maybe that's actually what they're planning to do with this new update. Offer a mentoring thing. 10 is the best EV for this Murray Bridge race, if you're interested. But yeah, if anyone actually has any serious questions, ask him in the Discord, and I will be around there for the rest of the day, and I will get to them when I can. But yeah, cheers everyone for being in chat. I will see you guys next week, hopefully sometime in the middle of the week with the trial for Twitch. So yeah, what is the new update? Oh my god, Bonus Bank's updating their website. So they're changing around their paid tiers. They're adjusting that stuff. They're, I think, adding some new tools, and they're also adding a bunch of new tutorials into there. A lot of new video tutorials. Because that's one thing Bonus Bank's lacked, is the video tutorials. They have a lot of really good written content that you can find in their Discord and on their website. But yeah, the video tutorials is something that they don't have much of. So yeah. Gizmo, did you just ask what a tweet is? Murray Bridge, 10. Still number 10. 10 at 225 is about 8 to 9 EV. Alright. Fuck it. Y'all are on crack. Alright. I will see you guys in the Discord if you're there. Cheers everyone, and the Twitch link will be in the Discord when I finally set it up. Alright. Goodbye. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe everyone.